What is up, everyone? Mr. Random here. How's it going? Making this video today, it's going to be about the Tree of Life. I actually woke up the other morning, looked out of my castle window, as you do, and obviously in my last video, this thing was tiny, absolutely tiny. And now look at it. It's actually fucking growing. This thing is actually fucking growing. The amount of fucking water and fertilizer and that I've pumped into this thing is absolutely unreal. I mean, I don't really know a lot of information about it. Obviously, COK sets us through obviously about the life, etc. It does give you benefits and added bonus, troop attributes, stuff like that. I'm obviously going to run through on this video. But I mean, I'm chuffed as nuts. I mean, look at this thing. It's to my castle as well. I'm happy. Look at this thing. Look at it. Enough browsing over the tree. So now I have no idea how big this thing is going to grow. I mean, it started off as a tiny little stem. A couple of days ago in my video, it was this sort of little bush. And obviously now today, I mean, it's, I would say probably half a tree. I don't know if it's going to get any bigger than this. I mean, it's almost the same height as my castle at the moment. So fuck knows. But anyway, let's get into the tree. So I don't know how far everyone else's trees get along. Please let me know if it's further than ours, behind us. Give me a shout, send me some screenshots, let me know what your tree's going on. So let's get into it. So the Tree of Life, obviously the buffs that it gives. Now, I actually I took a screenshot of ours about I think it was about 4 or 5 days ago now actually, but I can't find it for the life of me. I was looking for it before I made this video, but I can't fucking find it. But anyway, at the time the tree was actually quite small. It was just sort of like a little stem, and I believe at the time it actually gave us about 2% attack, and I think like 1% defense for all alliance members, as you can see here in front of me. And also it increased our marching troops by 1,000, which is obviously an added bonus. Obviously now it has grown. Now I don't know if this is like stage 3 or something like that, because I've seen 3 different sizes of this tree, this being the 3rd. So maybe it gets bigger, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But anyway, let's look at the buff. So at the moment we've got the increased attack for 4% for all alliance members, and increased defense 3% for all alliance members. But we've also got an added 2,000 troops march on top of obviously what you're originally marching, for all alliance members. Now, as I can gather so far, it's for everyone within the radius of the tree, but finding out what the radius of the tree is a little bit hard. Now, I don't know what you guys' hives looks like. I was a little bit of a muddle, but if ours is created for a particular reason, the way it is, I don't want to get too much into it, because obviously people watch these videos that are in our kingdom, you know the score. But anyway, that's the way that our alliance is created. So, but I mean, I believe that I am actually within the the radius of the tree, because I will show you here. My original march, I believe, is something like 11718, something like that. I mean, obviously with the dragon glass, etc. Let's have a look. I mean, this is the one that I'd be using this for attacking people, because I don't have the 25 purple yet. And let's just send some troops out to just anything, any other monster or something. Let's have a quick look. So if I add that on, well, I mean, look at that straight away. We've already got the extra 2,000 on top. Now, a thing also that I will mention within the Tree of Life, and obviously the other video that I made the other day, not in there, is one of the new, I found it, this one here. Now, this is something that people over 38, I believe 38 is your 38. So yeah, anybody over level 38 and upwards will be obviously unlocking these new attributes. There is development and also support. Now I will probably do a video about these, to be fair. I'm still looking into them. Something myself that I've gone down the route of on my skill tree is this one here. So I can actually increase my march by another 6,750. But on top of that also, because I'm within the radius of the Tree of Life, I can obviously march at the moment with no buffs, no added 50%, 60%. Not only obviously using my other attribute as well. Let's just show in. Let's have a quick look. So as an all, I can march 115,016 troops. which is pretty good. I mean, I'm only a level 26. I mean, I believe if I had like a 25% boat and I pop my little thing, I can march about 155,000. If I put on a level 50% plus, I mean, I'm looking at 170k plus. I mean, I haven't tried it yet because I don't really want to waste something like that unless I find a target to use it upon, and then by all means I will be recording that and slapping it on my channel. But I mean, that's just crazy. If you think about it, I'm a level 26 and I can, with all buffs and added things, I can march almost 170k troops, which is just absolutely getting out of this world. So if you think about it, you know, a Prestige 5, you know, they're pushing on 270k troops, you know, which is another reason why I'm bumping up, obviously, the defences on my castle in the event of these silly little wankers who we're fighting against trying to hit me with more than 6 castles. I mean, no, it's one of them things, but it was quite amusing at the time. But I mean, I'm back stronger than ever anyway, so it's not a fucking problem. It was a good little learning curve for me. It was quite amusing watching the video and everything else. But that's not what this video is about. So obviously, your Tree of Life. Now, when they first brought it out, I believe that they had some problems with it when you were farming resources, because that's the way that you retrieve your ordinary bucket and your fertilizer. I'll show you, for example, if you go into your resources. Your messages, and go down to resource gathering reports. You can see here, obviously, the last pickup I made was some level 5 iron mine, 33,000, and we've got some research thing. Okay, let me to jump off the track there. I've got no idea what the fuck that is. Okay. Oh, maybe that's actually for upgrading the turrets and stuff like that. It just looks a different colour anyway. But anyway, so obviously you can see here you've got your ordinary buckets and your fertilisers. You'll be obtaining them by obviously farming resources out in the kingdom itself. Obviously, bear in mind, again, I will tell people, just be careful farming out there, because people are looking for them easy kills. They hit your farm spots, you know, just things like that anyway. But obviously, bonus. Now, I do believe that they did fuck up to first when they first brought it out, and they actually sent a lot of people, if I have a look at my recycle bin, where is it, whoops, maybe it's somewhere else. Let me find it quickly, because I know when they first brought it out they made a mistake, and when you were farming resources you weren't actually receiving any buckets of water or fertilizer or anything like that whatsoever. So the tree, okay, message here actually. I'm going to read this quickly. Bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. Yeah. So that's fine. Okay. So one things that you actually gain from the Tree of Life. Not only do you obviously gain the added bonuses, so bear in mind, peeps, you know, this Tree of Life, you don't want to be just putting it anywhere. You know, you want to be putting it somewhere that's going to have your alliances, you know, alliance members around it, somewhere that basically they're going to benefit from the Tree of Life and the added bonuses and buffs that you're going to get from it. Also, you can collect for free. Now, I did fuck up because I don't think it's going to let me do it. I don't know what the time gap difference is for claiming. You get free, 4 free, picks per day. On the tree. But you can also spend 50 gold to purchase one, obviously, like I did there. Now, I did purchase a few the other day, and I also picked up for some for free because I wanted to show you guys what it was all about, and what you would get, obviously, from I think they're plums of some sort. I'm not really sure. But anyway, it's a holy fruit, and this one here is a golden fruit. Now, just as an example, I'll open these 3 up here, and I'll show you the items that I got. Okay, so, I mean, it's not a lot, is it? I mean, let's be honest, it was free, so it's from Clash of Kings, you're not expecting a miracle. But obviously the ones that you pay for, if I just, as an example, let's open 1, and I get fuck all. Let's open 1 more, and then I'm going to open 10 in a bulk. Okay, so we're not even getting any blue items or anything like that, so then if we open 10 at a time, okay, so we've got, so we've got some items here. So I opened 10 of them gold holy fruit, or whatever they are called, golden fruit. I mean, I got 6 2-hour building speed ups, a couple of 5-minute ones, bit of steel. I mean, considering the amount of much I paid for it, essentially a 2-hour speed up is worth what, 240, 250 gold. I mean, it wasn't better, you know, a bad return on the profit. I spent 500 gold on golden plums, or whatever you want to call them. you know, and I got a fair bit back in return. So that's not a bad investment, I would say, you know. So by all means, have a look, go to the tree, spend 50 gold, buy a golden plum, see what it gets you. You know, it's probably potluck, to be fair. Let's have another look. Yeah, no blue items. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty random. But as for how the tree grows itself, do you know what? I've got no fucking idea whatsoever. I literally go in here. I mean, I've been getting loads. Just go in here, add in 10, feed it 10, give it 10 of these. You know, it's literally, that's pretty much all I've been doing. I want to try and grow it as fast as possible. You can use more or less. I've got no idea on the effect of the tree. If anybody's got any more knowledge of it, by all means let me know. Drop a comment in down below, you know. And again, I've got to tell everyone, thank you so much for the support on the last video, because you know, it just shot up, and I appreciate it an awful lot. And people were, you know, chatting. And you know, if you want to make, if you want me to make a video about anything else, anything you're not sure of, just ping me a message in the kingdom on my YouTube. You know, by all means, I'll either look into it or make a video about it. You know, I'll do what I can to help. That's what I'm here. I want everyone to have a bit of fun and obviously help out as much as I can in the process. So yeah, so basically that's a tree of life. I mean, hopefully it grows bigger. It's pretty tall at the moment, but yeah. Anyway, it'd be pretty good if it went like maybe twice the size. I don't know if that'd be too big. Maybe a bit more, maybe another half of what it is at the moment. I mean, it would look quite cool when you obviously look at it across the kingdom. But yeah, so I hope everyone else's tree is good and their alliance and having fun. Other than that, peeps, I will catch you later. Bye.